Hello everyone, welcome back to Visions of Mana. My name is Flo Every, and on the last part, we made our way through some stuff, some pretty sad beginning parts to Visions of Mana, where we saw two characters become disconnected, as one of them became stone, I guess not completing their duty as Arm, and the village they came from was decimated because the mana that was required to sustain the village was gone. Basically, the arms are sacrificed to recycle mana across the world, and if the arms are not sacrificed before the Tree of Mana, then those towns where they come from will be destroyed. Hence, our job as Soul Guard, we are here to bring the new arm, Hina over here, to the mana tree. And not only her, but the other elements too. One for each element, I assume. Okay, the audio is out of sync immediately. Lovely! I'm very happy about this development. This is my favourite thing that has happened today. Right, let's continue. Can I destroy pot? I can destroy pot, and I get items from it. Oh, that's going to be very satisfying to do a lot, isn't it? Oh, I love how big these areas are. We've come such a long way from... Oh... Okay, we're fine. Oh! Don't freeze. Don't do that. Ah! Stop it! Why are we freezing? Why are we freezing? Stop freezing! It's not an encoder issue. They would have seen our OBS. Right, calm down. Calm down, game. Calm down, game. We've already loaded the shaders. This shouldn't be happening. I like that you can pick up. I like that the chest appear. Yeah, I don't. Why is this happening? Can we not do this? Like at all? Do I need to lower the graphics a little bit? Ultra performance. Let's put not ultra performance. Let's put performance on.
Let me see. A rare item.
Increases move damage by 15%. Move damage? The fuck is move damage? I have no idea.
Remember when the fairy came down, threatening enemies to appoint me the alm?
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
What was your gut reaction at the time?
Huh?
I like the fact that this is happening during the cutscenes, during the gameplay. This is cool.
I was happy. I never thought I'd get to go on this kind of adventure with you. Seeing new sights and making all these memories together? At least, not as the Alm and her soul guard.
Oh, you're sweet. I felt the same.
Yeah, but he's gonna die.
Until the end of my days, listening to the waves on the coast and Dorfer's rumbles.
So silly.
I assumed the most exciting thing I'd get to see was the changing seasons in our little town. Not that I didn't enjoy that too.
Home is where the heart is, they say. But don't worry, I won't let anything distract me from protecting you, Hina. Let me see.
I like those little character interactions while we're walking out around the world. That is something that Rebirth does as well. Well, a lot of RPGs these days do that. They've learned a lot about how to handle character interactions. One of my favourite parts of Red Dead 2, for example, is they designed those conversations to be appropriately lengthed for the journeys you go on. So whenever you go to town in that game, the conversation that you have is designed to last that long. That might seem like obvious, you know, on me saying it out loud, but that's not an easy thing to do when you have little time with dialogue. Because the way they design it is they don't want you to sit there not doing anything. They want to give you something to listen to, so they have the dialogue there as a means to have you have something in the background. And I think that's a really cool little feature that they have.
Want to do this the hard way, huh?
My turn.
Just what I needed.
I appreciate the fact that the battle dialogue isn't too in your face.
Resolve never sways.
Quite nice to listen to, actually. the voice actors have a nice voices, I will say so far. They've definitely improved upon the voice acting from Trials of Mana.
This is kind of exciting.
I think this entire game is them improving upon that idea, basically. Okay, well let's not kill them, shall we? They might decide to destroy our village. Tesla!
The clothes are off. Take this.
You healing them?
Healing to me.
You don't heal them, they're the enemies.
Fireball.
That's going to take some getting used to, the different buttons for that.
You're mine. Take them at me.
Does anybody need healing?
Taking this.
Why are you asking that? Are you saying that even though there's only one person in our party right now? Big spoilers, game. Big spoilers. I can't believe they can get away with that. Actually terrible.
Can't you just smell the salt in the spray, Val?
Everything feels exciting when you experience it somewhere new, huh? Taking this.
I'm going to take this experience in my hand and put it in a bottle. So we'll never forget it. That seems as something this game would say.
This is kind of
I like that there's a little battle dialogue. Temple increases Luca gain a battle by 10%. Is that an item? It is. I think I could probably put these on my wheel if I wanted to. Yeah, there we go. That's such a cool little feature. I like that a lot. In terms of the map. Yeah, you can scroll in this map. Never mind, you can. Move to the moon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Flower, you fucked up. I didn't want a fast travel. I wanted to look at the world map. And that's a nice world map. God damn it, I gotta go all the way back down there now. I just wanted to explore, game. I wanted to explore your avenues, see what kind of sights there are out there. But no, that's not an option for me. Look at this thing.
Yes.
If I wanted to do a bit there, I would have been like, whoa! Where'd he go?
Taking this.
I want to go back down to the beach. I wasn't done down there. I was still exploring. But I pressed the wrong button. I ended up fast traveling back to where I was before. But Val, this doesn't seem to be the correct place to go. Sorry, I wanted to go off the beaten course. I thought it'd be fun. No, I don't like it, Val. Okay. Oh, the water deformation. I like using the word deformation now. It's like a new word in my language, in my like fucking streaming language. Okay.
Bullseye.
Oh, the rabbi sacrificed itself for that crab.
They were nothing but hot air.
You're nothing but hot air. This seems like something I should be remembering. Oh, the jump is very floaty in this game. Not that I hate it, it's just, yeah, the jump is more floaty than I was expecting. There's a lot of these crystals around here that I can't do anything with right now. And that worries me a smidge as a player who likes going back to areas before. Whether I should be writing these down and memorizing where they are. Or I can find a guide that will tell me where they are. That sounds like a far more ideal solution for me as a player.
Watch yourselves, everyone. Take this. Take them at me.
The difficulty here is trying to actually hit the enemies themselves. Presentation-wise, this game is fantastic so far. This game is gorgeous to look at. It also plays really nicely as well.
old guard's resolve never
Close to a
swings.
level up, but not enough.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
I enjoy waking up the dialogue. Yeah, so Trials of Mana for the most part was mostly segmented. The areas themselves were based on the SNES places. So they were going to be a little bit... Ooh, level 2. Wait, I can find level 2 enemies.
Here they come.
Oh, but they're high in the sky, which means I can't hit them. Okay, got it.
Let's run through our
Good
formation
comedy
again.
noise there, game. I just want to grab all the chests. Don't blame me.
Let me see. A rare item.
I don't know if I'm going to use that right now. HP isn't really an issue for me, I'd say, overall. Pretty happy of how much HP I have. It's interesting to imagine what this game would look like if it was on the SNES. It wouldn't be this big or expansive. As I mentioned before, the areas in Trials of Mana, the remake, they had to be substantiated. They had to be a lot smaller than they were in, say, a more modern game, because they are based on SNES areas which can't load a lot of places in at once. I guess that's not really true, because considering Link to the Past has a massive open area, but also it has screen transitions in it. Saying that, we are going to be getting a Link to the Past S game soon in the form of Echoes of Wisdom. I'm looking forward to seeing how that is going to be handled in comparison to, say, Link Between Worlds, which is the first one that comes to my mind when I think of a great 2D Zelda game.
People used to live here.
Ooh,
ago,
level
maybe.
51.
But now
That
they're
doesn't
big
sound like
old
a good
monster
time for
dens.
me.
Prepare for a fight if you want to venture inside.
How about not a fight? Because they're level 51 enemies. Well, where's the chest? Is it around? It might be on the other side. Okay, no fall damage. Okay, it's inside of the dungeon. Okay, got it. Maybe I should be writing down what these crystals are. I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. Wonder who the Arm of Wind is going to be, whether they're going to be a main character or not. Considering that this character is not on the cover picture, I'm going to assume that the one we're going to be encountering here is going to be probably more important to the story. It's interesting though that she is part of our story at the beginning though, because that would imply she's going to be around for the rest of the story, but maybe not. Maybe something terrible happens to her and she just leaves our party. No, my wife! Or my love, I guess. Because right now we're on a date for the most part. This is just like a extended date. But we're going to eventually find someone else to join our party. It's not going to be just us two anymore.
They weren't so tough.
You can't hit those crystals. I don't know what they're meant to be. But maybe we'll find out later on as we go through the story. Or potentially the next cutscene, I'd assume.
We've gotten pretty far from home. Does Dorfer seem more active to you?
I think so.
What was that prophecy of disaster? Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, or something.
Don't worry, Dorfer will probably settle down after I fulfilled my duty as the Alm.
You there! Watch out for falling debris from the volcano. Try and stay under the boulders to keep out of the way. Follow my lead!
Who are you?
Whoa there!
Wait! You're the
The
character
name's
from the
Orin.
intro!
I came to study the geological composition of this area, but... You two
You
seem
doomed an entire
surprisingly
village,
calm
buddy.
in the face of an active volcano.
And now he's doing it out of love, necessarily.
Yes?
This is interesting to encounter this guy here. I
This
thought
kind
he
of
would
thing
be
is
like
common in our area.
moping over what occurred.
I'm guessing this is your first volcanic rain then.
What a
First
pretty
and
boy.
hopefully last. I jumped out of my skin.
You came all this way to look at the terrain? Is there something strange about the soil here?
Yeah, the soil's a lot softer and more pliable than what I'm used to. We don't have volcanoes in my hometown. If you don't mind my asking.
Well, it's not in my
What are you
hometown,
two
but yeah,
doing
it's
out
nearby it.
I was just named the
Oh.
Alm of Fire.
An alm, huh? That must make you the soul guard then.
You seem pretty chipper
Sure
about
you're up
that,
to the
considering
job?
the intro.
He might look like a pushover, but Val is the strongest swordsman in our village by far.
I don't trust this
Pushover?
guy. I wonder if
Give
he's
me a
like
break,
evil.
Hina.
Like he's just here
That's a
just because
compliment.
he's actually doing bad
Quite
things.
the happy couple. You sure you want to do this? You can't be together after you reach the mana tree, you know.
What do you mean? We can't not go to the mana tree. It's the duty of the alms to rejuvenate the flow of mana by sacrificing their souls.
Yeah,
There's nothing else
Val,
to
do
be
you
done
not
if you want a
realize
future
what's
for
wrong with saying
humanity.
that?
Plus,
She's
I'm the
gonna
soul guard,
die,
and
and
part
I'm
of it
going to
too.
live.
It's my mission to see the alms safely to their destination.
You must really like the world we live in to fight so hard to keep it this way.
That's an interesting statement coming from
Of
you.
course, we gotta protect the spirits and all our family and friends. This world is all we've got.
You sound like it's not the same for you, Orin.
Me? Well, it's hard to say. Still, I'm glad to have met you both. Wow, this volcano won't give it a rest. It's probably not safe to leave just yet. We can camp together here if you like.
You have a point.
I wonder
It
if
doesn't
this
look
guy
like
is
Gopher
actually
going to
here
stop
doing a
for a while.
geological survey, whether he's here to do evil.
It's getting worse. What a nightmare. If only this volcano weren't here.
He's going to get rid of the volcano. That's his master
Although
plan.
The volcano may seem like a dangerous eyesore to many, the people of Tiania have been brought up in its shadow since infancy. To us, the volcano's presence is as normal as the air we breathe. We never questioned its existence or wished it gone. Why would we?
I mean, luckily it hasn't erupted. Otherwise, I think you'd have a very different idea of that mountain. We get a little JPEG of a cutscene. We don't get to see the cutscene? I guess
Wait
that's
a minute.
fine.
Where's Orin?
Not here.
What did you talk
Guess we
about?
must have set out already.
That could have been a good opportunity to get some,
Oh,
like,
Val, look!
bits and characters between the
Left
two of
this
them.
candy on the pillow as a parting gift. Aw, what a thoughtful guy.
That is a big candy. I thought they were smaller than
Wow,
that.
That's useful.
We
We'll
shouldn't
pay
be
him back
eating
when we see
those.
him
We're gonna
next.
get bad teeth, or even worse. We'll get that. Are we really gonna eat that entire thing? Singular
I
candy.
think that new friend of ours was from the Gaian tribe.
What? Really? Oh, I should have asked him if he knew Liza.
Yeah,
If
he
he's
does.
a traveler, he could have come from anywhere. Not all Gaians
Oh,
lived
oh,
in
that's not bad.
Fuji, you know?
Guess so. I hope Liza's doing okay. Maybe we'll meet up with her on our way.
The gloves are off!
Yeah, they don't know that Liza is the arm. I don't think.
Easy. I guess this means
No,
I've
she was
improved.
turned to stone.
Val, look at this.
Hmm? What is that?
Oh, grizzly syrup. It's sweet and boy does it smell great.
Is it sticky? Oh, I can't get it off my hand. Oh my god, look at this little guy. Ah,
Babu. Ba-doo-doo. Bub?
A dud bear.
I love him.
Babu. Bub? What do we do?
I don't know. I don't speak dud bear.
Dubba dubba dub. Dooba deeba dub.
Aha! He did want the grizzly syrup.
Oh, I
This is
see.
happy.
Give these to the guys, and I'll give you little prizes for. Oh my god, he gave us an entire fucking book.
For me? Thanks.
Here's a
I
grimoire.
think.
Enjoy. If Freeman was here, she would like lose her mind over this.
This isn't the last time we'll be seeing dud bears, I bet.
We can give them more grizzly syrup if we find any.
That was a cute little cutscene. The Bear Dictionary.
Dub,
Hina?
what do you think? Dud bearish enough?
I think you might need more practice.
It wasn't that bad.
That was cute. What? I've got it in my inventory now then? A dictionary that containing conversational the best phrases to help travelers. I can't read it. God damn it, Square. I want to learn how to speak Dud Bear now. I like them a lot. What's this thing? Use elemental vessel. What are these things? How weird. There's more of these. Oh, if you're like a collectible person, you're going to love this game. I am a collectible person, but also I'm going to forget where most of these things are.
I'll take you all on. There's just one left. Connect. They were nothing but hot air. Let me see. Nice.
Lovely. And what about this chest over here? Oh, it's up there. Very hidden game. What happened to the music there? It became more terrifying for a second.
Taking this? Yes.
What's going on? Oh, is it this thing? Tricky Boujou. Only level 2.
Gloves are off.
Nemesis are foes that are more menacing than the ones you've only encountered. They're giving effective ability can be the value force of some I'm trying to but once again. Holy shit. Ow! I was mean!
Not so fast.
Ow! Oh shit, he dodged.
Fireball. Feeling good. You're mine. Feeling good. Not so fast.
Ow, 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 ow!
Easy.
Get out of here,
I'm getting the hang
cheeky
of
little
this.
guy. We did it. The crystallized soul of a rare material. Ability seed material. Oh! So you use the essence to create new abilities. I see.
How do you say no?
How do you say no? It's pretty simple. Right, let's make different save points.
Dud Bear.
Well, if dub means yes, maybe but? We should probably study the language before we make assumptions, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Good idea. I'll try and greet them in the traditional Dub Bear language next time we cross paths.
How the hell do I grab those ones? Oh, I've got to jump above, I think.
Gotta try and nail the accent too. Dada.
You did a perfect job, Val.
Grizzly.
Was that you trying to do the accent? I don't know if you should be trying to replicate their accent, Val. I don't know how they're going to take it. Why don't we go down here? I'm sure this is going to be the path we need to go down. No terrifying
this?
foes at all. This is not the way we're meant to be going, but it's fine. I want to find out what's down here. Let's do some exploration. So silly.
How back to us?
Just one left. Take this.
Easy. When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
No. Whoops. We got turned around and ended up at the volcano.
We can look at good old Dorfer later. Let's head towards Longra.
Dorfer is a very adorable name for a volcano. It sounds like an old grandpa who you all love. But also, this grandpa can erupt and destroy our village if it wanted to, so let's try and avoid that for now. I assume if we don't, recycle the mana, the volcano will erupt. That's what we're trying to prevent. But everyone here still views Vorpal as like an old grandpa fellow, so I can't really blame them for that. It's interesting that this entire society is built upon the concept that arms are meant to sacrifice their lives for the good of the world, and people don't really see that as a bad thing, despite the fact they're dying. I feel like this world's whole economy and spiral is kind of terrible in some ways. But maybe that's just how they've done it, and how they live their lives, yes. One day becoming the arm, and one day recycling the mana. How often does this happen though? Does it happen like every year? Every 10 years? Assuming that that other character who turned to stone was the Earth arm, then there would be cause to reason that there's a chance that it happens quite often, unless they're the same generation of arm as Hina here is. Again, they've lived their entire life like this. They might think it's the right thing to do to sacrifice their lives. Personally, I think it's stupid. But, like, that's me coming from a world where I don't necessarily understand their customs and cultures, and they might see it as a good thing rather than a bad. And the game is kind of alluding to that a little bit with the character of Orem too, that he kind of wants to change the world. Whether that's going to be in a heroic way or villainous way, I guess we'll see as we go along. But for now anyway, kind of fucked up. In my humble opinion, I don't like it. And I think people should be sacrificed to the manic tree, and there should be a better way of doing it. It's the same with Sin from Final Fantasy X. Yuna, the High Summoner, has to get sacrificed, and I think they're one of the people who go with them become Sin itself.
Yes.
And realizing that kind of awful fate that they're led through, it kind of sucks. And you feel bad for Yuna as you go through that journey. Like, Riku's constantly trying to find a way to save her. You know, Riku, who was actually kind of a cool character in 10,
So tough.
and I liked her a lot. And then they decided they were going to ruin her in 10 too. I wouldn't say they ruined her. I'd just say that they made her bad. They made her very annoying and not someone who would want to follow a whole storyline about. Basically, whenever there was a cutscene in 10-2 where something emotional was actually happening, Riku appeared and made it boring and made it annoying again. That was like this really stupid music.
This should be the last.
One of the strangest decisions I have seen for a video game is that game.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
It's interesting that they put the chests on the map but not the crystals. Which implies to me either A, they will eventually put the crystals on the map, or B, this is the only thing they're going to put on the map for. Right, we're not going to fight those things because we literally can't.
Taking this. Got some syrup.
Okay, we're coming to the edge of the map now. Oh, look, this little hat. This little hut at the edge of the beach. This looks like a pleasant place to live. I wonder who lives here. We've got any like delightful flavor text for this place. Hello? Whoa, whoa, Hina, what the fuck are you doing?
Let me see. Is this?
Raises a critical hit rate by 20%. That's not that bad, actually. 20% is quite a substantial amount. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to equip that, to be honest. That'll at least increase my damage by a fair bit in combat. Especially this early on too, that's quite a good ability to get. We're only about an hour into this game. Time to die, Mr. Flowers.
Here they come. Next.
Just one left.
Easy. We sure made quick work of them.
I am a bit sad that the scattershot playthroughs are going to be a little bit less occurrent now that I'm playing this, but also I think I've gotten a fair amount out of Wukong and Bloodstained now. Like a lot more than I did from a Medora and an Axiom Verge.
Gotta do this the hard way, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if we could be in this fight, to be honest, considering I can't kill the bird.
Sup, beat?
Oh, such sad
This
noises.
means I've improved. Let me see. A rare item.
I can't believe how big this area is. It's massive. How little there is in terms of like enemy variety. I'm surprised how big this place is. Hello, good. I don't want to fight you guys. I can't. I've got no rage. Hello.
Let me see. awesome!
It better be rare. Oh, Val. Look how big it is! Why is it so fucking big? Looks far smaller on your map. That's not a Falcion, that's a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII.
Grizzly!
Oh, we're above now. This game definitely encourages, like, off the path exploration before heading to where you're meant to be going story-wise. Oh.
Is this?
Level 4. I could fight a level 4 enemy. What do you think?
Salamando!
Uh-oh.
Time to show them just what I'm made of. Just what I need.
What's he doing? Remember while side effects prevent you. Okay, that's not good. Fat poison, put it down, keep it, put it not. That's wait. I'm not poisoned, I am poisoned. Shit. Oh god!
Just what I need. You're mine. Take this. Thanks, Salamando.
I played Final Fantasy 14 and now the deal with dash attacks. Oh!
You're mine.
Love the music. Keep running. Go, run.
Bullseye.
Damn, we're done. Nice.
I can't handle another fight right now.
Are you still poisoned? Okay, we're done. I think it eventually goes away when we're out of combat, which is a nice way of doing it. Well, I don't want to head north because that's going towards the volcano, so I guess we'll jump down here. I don't know if this game has fall damage. Hina, could you find out for me, please? Cheers. Oh. Okay, it doesn't have fall damage. Good.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Well, I don't have a feeling we're going to be fighting a
Wait a second.
terrifying enemy right now.
Be careful. There are a ton of monsters over
They're
there.
not monsters. They're cuddly little teddy bears.
An ambush.
We're
They work
trespassing on their
together.
territory.
They're like a little group
Gotta
of
get past
little
somehow. You ready?
misfits.
Yep, I'm here to help.
Want to do this the hard way?
Class strikes are powerful attacks that you can use in battle by consuming your accumulated CS. Each class has its own elemental type and will deal increased damage to opponents that are weak to its element. There are two ways to accumulate CS in battle: by taking damage from more enemies, whenever your teammates have unfit damage. You must consume your CS. You don't have and damage you're both consuming it. Okay, right, I see.
Behold my power.
Physical attacks dealt by weapons can be either two types, slash or strike. In addition, there are 8 types of elemental damage. Monsters can be weak, resistant, or immune to one of the... Okay, I see. That's a good way of doing it. I'm glad it does like this, not like in 7 Rebirth, where it's very confusing what is weak or what is resistant to. Enemies take 10 and they attack the women. I know they are weak against me. Okay. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I run D&D. That's on the one guy? Oh.
One left.
Oh, not all of them. Okay, right. Oh. Feel bad for them.
Phew. We did it.
Yeah, we enjoyed murdering those innocent little creatures. They're not innocent, but they're very adorable.
As we set off on our journey.
Come on. Don't jinx it, Hina. You're making me nervous after the fact, and the monsters are already gone.
Not to worry. I have every confidence in you. You've been training for this for years. Now
That character kind of looks like Chrono from Chrono Trigger a little bit. I just realized that.
But of
Like
course.
the red hair, like if his hair was more spiky and less asymmetrical, it would look very similar to Chrono. Also, outfit-wise, I guess it's very different as well. But kind of the red spiky hair at the back reminds me a lot of his design. Well, does Chrono have red hair? It's more like bronze or gold. It's kind of more yellowish than that might just be the SNES though. What's going on with these trees? Oh wow, oh, is that a mana tree over there?
Wind, huh?
He must be getting close to the veil.
What do you think the Alm of Wind will be like?
I'm not sure, but I can't wait to meet them.
No, that's not the mana tree. Airy Passage. It feels like the entire area has like completely changed in this new place we've discovered.
You were right, Hina. The breeze feels different here. Almost.
Oh.
Like it's passing right through me. The clothes and everything.
Wow, we're not at sea level now, that's for sure. Look, I think that's Mount Gala in the distance.
Let's rest up.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. Look how big and open it is. Wow, we've come a long way in terms of the mana series, haven't we?
Yes.
I can just imagine like a pure mana fan right now just losing their mind over this. You know, I'm kind of losing my mind over it. Like big open stretches like this. I didn't expect to see them in this game. I thought this game was going to be a lot more linear and segmented, but this is really cool so far. I think one of the traps that Square Enix fell into with Final Fantasy 15 is that they needed the game to be, with modern games, they need to all be open world. They don't need to be open world. Open world can be very limiting in a lot of ways because you have to design the terrain and the geometry to match as it goes along. You can't just suddenly have a random, entirely different area in the middle of it, which kind of limits creativity a little bit as well to a certain extent. But with segmented areas like this, it works quite nicely. One of the things that I think 16 excelled at was the segmented areas, but the issue with 16 was the areas were kind of forgettable. Like they were just mundane forests, mundane mountain. I kind of wish there was a little bit more variety in that regard for the most part with 16. But overall, I still enjoyed 16's world. I just think the bleakness can get a little bit much sometimes, and the more colourful nature of this, for example, works quite nicely. And because the chests are marked on the map, it makes exploration a little bit more focused. Not just go here, do random stuff. For the most part, you can just get away with running around, grabbing a couple of things. You don't have to go crazy of trying to get everything. I can't jump that high, game.
Is there an entrance to that tower-looking thing over there?
Can't you feel it? It's like the air is alive with wind spirits in there. I hope we learn more about those structures on our trip.
You're mine! Just what I need!
With you.
Fireball! Fireball! Take this! Just what I need!
I'm killing this mushroom. I know what that was. As long as you're going for a couple hits and then run away, you're fine for the most part. Oh, you get... I just realised you get little Salamando spikes whenever you do that move.
Just what I need. Take this. Not so fast.
Yeah, he's in the picture. Camera, can you zoom? Can you lock on a little better, please? Ow. CS is only at 25 right now. It's not going to be enough for this fight. It looks like Val has a charge in move with his strong attack. Yeah, it has more range than the beginning of the light combo. We'll focus on doing that a little bit more. Right, that wasn't that bad. This guy would be a good Sonic voice.
Yes.
I guess whenever I hear it, I just keep thinking, how long is this going to keep going on? Long time no see. Yes. I'll make you eat those words. And all the other popular Sonic quotes that I definitely know.
Watch yourselves, everyone. You're mine. Just one left. Take this.
You sure made quick work of them.
I don't know what Val was doing there. He was like sliding for a second.
Yes.
Can I go this way? That doesn't look like the way to long run, Val. Ha 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 ha. Story progression. Look at these flower friends.
Just one left.
You sure made quick work of them.
We sure did. Yeah, if I try and get everything right now, I'm going to go crazy with progression. I think just focusing on getting as much as I can do right now is probably for the best. Getting on the chest being one of those things. Okay, I actually need to go back the other way because if you can see, there's like a... Oh no, there's a little gap you can get across. There's a little bridge. I thought we couldn't get across that gap, but we can. Oh, that was filling my CS gauge. Interesting. I need to go back and have a look at the Trials of Mana system to see what kind of differences they have actually made to the combat, because I can't remember for the life of me. I played that game a while ago, and by a while ago I mean I think about more than 4 years.
Let me see. Nice. Want to do this the hard way, huh? Next.
They're so angry. Ow! Yeah, going in the strong attack straight away gives me more of a gap closer.
Taking this.
The music's a lot less bombastic in this game than it was in Trials of Mana, but again, they were basing that off an SNES game where they had about a minute and a half to make a banger a song. Actually, that's not true. SNES games could hold songs for a lot longer than that, I think, at that point.
Got some syrup.
This is a good main protagonist voice, though. Like I said before, the voice acting in this game is significantly better than Trials of Mana. I'm glad that Square had enough faith in this game, though, to release it and with as much hype as they did. I was saying that, I haven't really seen that much about people playing this. I don't know if Square just stopped marketing it. But it does seem like Square is very happy of this, and they're glad they can get out Visions of Mana. Because, yeah, sure, I'm sure the story is not going to be anything incredible, but that's not the kind of the idea of the Mana series. For the most part, Mana series has always been about the gameplay and having a alright story that, you know, you can enjoy.
Yes.
I wouldn't say Dragon Quest XI is a perfect game in terms of the story department. Dragon Quest XI takes a lot of leeway in terms of its cliches as well. But I would also argue Dragon Quest XI has a lot going on with it and its systems. And it's one of the most beloved RPGs of the modern era, basically, because of that. But so far, this game's really cool as well.
Yes.
Big ol' open stretch.
Yes. This should be the last of them.
Uh-oh. Why am I on fire? Oh no. But only the damage your character were on fire. I think they're on fire. Ah, you can stand in water? That's a neat little touch with that move.
Take 'em at me.
Thank you, mighty soul guard.
You're welcome.
Yes.
that particular sound effect is going to get very old very quickly, I think.
Hey, come on, Ramco.
Look how adorable he is! Oh my goodness! No, what's happening? You alright?
Huh, what's this?
I have no idea. Oh, a boomerang. Can I use it to collect items that are out of reach?
Inside it.
Oh, I know. It must be one of those elemental vessels I've read about. They
Also, you
say
nailed
the
that
mana
fur.
goddess
Like, you never
can
used a
create the
boomerang
vessels
before,
into a
Val, because
great
damn.
hero in order to
Good
aid him
job.
on his quest. Apparently, they're quite powerful.
Whoops, I shouldn't throw around a sacred artifact.
Intruders! No, wait. Maybe they're the Alm and Soul Guard.
Okay, about to voice that thing.
Already?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's
Oh no,
right.
I
am
was
the Alm of
praising it.
Fire, and
Don't,
this is Val.
don't, no!
He's my soul guard.
Come
Is
on.
this yours? Try not to leave an important thing like
I like
this
the little
behind, okay?
horns.
Oh no.
Well, they
The
got
intruders
wings.
found out we took the boomerang without asking.
Oh
Wait, this is our
no.
chance. If a Soul Guard returns it, the chief won't get mad.
Why do you have
No one
wings?
would question the Soul Guard.
Do they even let you fly? They look really small.
All you want. Just put it back when you're done.
Ta-ta. Oh, they got tails too.
Well, then I guess I was using it correctly after all.
Where are we?
Let's give this thing back as soon as we reach
I
the
don't
town.
remember this part of
Sure. We can return the
Trials of
boomerang
Man. I
and
mean,
then
I
meet
do
up
remember
with the
there were
Holy
like
Saint.
fur men in that game, like furry people and that. And there was also Angela,
So these
who wore new
vessels belong
low
to a
clothes.
hero who got them from the goddess?
We should take good care of it on our way to Longrun then.
Oh, already 45 minutes, and it hasn't felt like 45 minutes. Oh, look how pretty this is! This game is beautiful.
Watch yourselves, everyone! You're mine!
Ow!
One left!
Rude.
No time like a present!
Okay, don't. No, we're not using it. We're not gonna waste it on these guys. If we encounter a purple enemy, we'll use it. I see. Okay, so we're gonna get some kind of elemental attunement ability that's gonna allow us to glide on these whales. Well, for the most part, we don't need to worry about not getting chests this way, but I can imagine re-exploring these areas, we're gonna be able to use a lot of this.
Nice!
There's a lot of movement options in this game. It's quite surprising.
Yes!
Really want to know what the development was like for this. How this team went about making this game and the reasoning behind certain choices when it comes to making a mana game.
This is kind of exciting. Nice!
Here they come.
Like, for the most part, I can see a complaint being that the area's still empty, but there's a whole bunch of
ready for
collectibles.
this?
Oh, fuck! No! I'm so sorry!
Next.
Holy shit!
Does anybody need healing?
I think he needs healing. Oh, I don't like killing them. They're so adorable.
Got some syrup!
They're just adorable little birds. And he just came over here, Val, and just decimated it with Phoenix Fever. Or Fervor, not Fever.
The people of the Vale use the northern winds that blow year-round to power them. They're used to spin thread and make fabrics. One of their traditional techniques
that's kinda cool.
actually dyes the cloth those bright colors. The book I read called it Window. It's famous.
Wow. I hope we can watch them at work. Come at me!
We sure made quick work of them.
Kind of hope that we get,
Yes!
not necessarily lore in this game, but one of the things I liked about 16 and also 7 Rebirth is they gave you a little lore for places you were exploring. Kind of wish we got that for this, but it's fine. We're learning the world through the characters rather than just little lore stip. Oh! Okay, I am gonna grab the chest, but I'm not gonna fight you guys.
Let me see.
You don't see shit. They never knew I was here. mean, I would also argue, despite the fact that these areas are open and expansive, they're doing new stuff with them whenever where we explore.
Let me see. Is this?
Look, there's this giant like little ruin in the water's kind of cool. Okay, what level are these guys? Level 3. Okay.
Watch yourselves, everyone. You're next. This should be the last of them.
When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
I mean, you also don't attack either, though. Look at this guy!
We sure made quick work of them.
We did. I love this place. I love all the windmills. God, this game's pretty. I love the style they went for of this game. Unfair how good this looks. And you got games like Pokemon Arceus. Oh, I love. Oh, so that's how they make the dyes, the fabrics. They use the wind to make it go out. That's really cool. Neat,
Taking this?
isn't it neat?
I'll take you all on. Easy. This should be the last of them. Where are the real monsters at?
Don't say that, Val.
Hey, is the Sylphid in Sylphid Boomerang like a name or something?
Like Sylphid, listen, like fairy,
I'm
you know,
pretty
like
sure it's
wind.
the name of the elemental of
Then do you think he'll get mad if we use his boomerang?
wind. Elementals are aspects of nature and emissaries of the goddess of men. They watch over the land, rarely interfering with the people who inhabit them.
So, you're saying that he probably wouldn't mind?
Not according to the book I read, at least.
Yes, angry. I remember some of the voices for the spirits in Trials of Mana being crazy. And I think the fire one was one of the more exciting ones, and we saw him for like 2 seconds. Maybe it's the same voice actor. That'd be amazing.
This place sure lives up to its name. The wind never stops, huh?
This breeze is strange, though. It feels melancholic somehow.
Well, first order of
God,
business
like
is to
getting like a
return
traditional
elemental vessel to the
fantasy
chief,
village in a
then see
square,
about the
soft, like Square Enix RPG like this. A 3D one too. It's not something you get that often anymore. Longren, the Veil of Wind.
Dragonfolk can live to be pretty old, right?
These are dragon folk. So they got like little wings and lizard tails. That's crazy.
Think the new Alm of Wind could be a senior citizen of the Vale?
Don't worry. I'll carry them to the mana tree on my back if I gotta.
What a fine, upstanding soul guard you made.
Maybe that's the little dragon guy we encountered. Phew, I'm pooped from all that running. I wish I could fly like Ramco can. Ramco, I think that's the guy. The breeze that meanders through the vale is normally milder than this. Okay, I wanna live here. I wanna be a dragon folk.
Yes.
Face seems lovely. My grandson will make the perfect arm. I can only praise the fair will bring honor to our family name. I wonder if this game is going to have side quests in it. I don't remember if the other games had that
Kinda exciting. Nice.
as a feature. But I feel like something like this sort of video game would do. Oh, look how beautiful this is. I'm getting massive Urka Paka vibes from this. You know, from Final Fantasy 14. Dawn Trail.
This is kinda
I
exciting.
love this so far. I love this so much.
Taking this?
Hello.
If you cast strips of fabric to the winds of Logren with sufficient skill, they take on beautiful colours. It's a tradition we call wind dyeing.
Yes.
And there our adventure ended, as Flower was stuck on some terrain. Again, I'm not going to read all the flavour text, but I'll read some of it. Wind divination comes in handy in uncertain times like these. We ask the breeze our questions. Will the fairies come soon? Will she come later? Then we simply wait. So, something that I'm loving so far in this game, and this is definitely a problem with Nintendo RPGs to a certain extent, like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. all the dialogue in Nintendo games when it comes to that is usually a tutorial for something. Like, oh, you can put 3 beetles together if you do this. Oh, I wonder if you bomb that wall, something crazy will happen. But in this game, and a lot of Square Enix RPGs, the flavor text is actually your flavor text. We're finding out about this location, about wind divination, about the fabric dyeing with the wind. It's really cool.
I'm Val, the Soul Guard. I came across your elemental vessel and wanted to return it.
Gracious! I was wondering where Ramco and the little ones spirited that away to.
We have lizard tails and lizard wings. We're kind of crazy.
Later, but enough about that.
So weird.
Welcome,
They're like dressing up.
A pleasure. So where might we find the Alm of Wind?
On that subject, I have some unfortunate news. The fairy has not yet arrived to name the Alm.
Oh.
Oh, then you're still waiting to see who gets the job?
Here in the Vale, we welcome the fairy with a traditional wind dyeing ceremony, as performed by one of our wind oracles. But this year, our attempts at the ritual have been unsuccessful. There is one oracle, Karina, whose attunement to the wind element is unparalleled. At this rate, I fear that without Karina, the fairy may not come at all.
Karina sounds like a main character name.
Sadly,
Oh,
she
no, yeah, there she
refuses
is.
to listen to my orders anymore. No matter what I do or how soundly her parents scold her, Karina says she won't budge until she feels like it.
His old
But
man
now
voice was
that
kind of
you
dying
have
away there a little
arrived,
bit. I heard
Soul
that.
God, there may
The
be
more
a
angry he
chance
was,
to
the
get her
more
to
it just
see
disappeared.
I humbly beseech you to talk to Karina.
What? Why me?
Perhaps if she is buffeted by a breath of fresh air, she may yet bend to the winds of fate. Be sure to give her a good buffeting, mind you.
Don't say that.
You mean use the vessel to literally knock some sense into her?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Surely
whoa,
a precious
This is like a
artifact should
kid.
be handled delicately.
Yeah, why are we gonna beat her up
These
with
days,
a...
the elemental vessel is scarcely used as more than a child's plaything. I am certain that a soul god would have much better applications for such an object.
I need to go beat up this child for me.
If the fairy is not properly welcomed, it could be the end of the Vale as we know
Yeah,
it.
I need you to beat her up. What the
Must
fuck?
make Karina see reason.
I wasn't expecting that.
I think I've got
Try
my
to
work cut out for me
reason
this
with
time.
Karina.
The chief seemed genuinely worried for the fate of the Vale.
You know,
Now's
where
your
are
time
you?
to shine, Sir Soul Guard.
You inside of me? I mean, yeah, considering what happened to that Earth village,
This?
makes sense.
Got some syrup.
Oh, I can climb these structures.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, there are some invisible walls though that I need to be wary of.
Oh,
Karina tends to be wary of others. Except for Shiryu, that is. Those two are practically joined at the hip these days. The downside is that he started to neglect their duties as Oracle. Shiryu. No, I think it's Shiryu. It's not Shiryu because it's not the Ryu pronunciation. Right, hi. Oh. Whoa. What was that noise? Oh, did she have a puppy?
You folks in the habit of staring at strangers? What is it? Are you selling something?
Oh, fuck, you got an accent? I didn't realize this place had an accent.
are you by any chance Karina, the Wind Oracle? I'm Hina, the Alma Fire. And this is...
Val, the Soul Guard. Nice to meet you.
What's the convoy of alms want with me? No, let me guess. The chief sent you to convince me to do the wind dyeing, right?
Well, yeah, actually. In Tiania, we build a ceremonial bonfire to celebrate the fairy's arrival. Longren has different traditions, though, right?
The chief thinks sending outsiders to do his dirty work is gonna make me budge. Well, he's got another thing coming. Nope, never again.
But If the fairy doesn't come, no one can be named
And the
Alm of Wind.
village would be destroyed.
For the sake of Longren and the rest of the world, would you please consider performing the wind dying ceremony?
Because if we don't do the wind dying ceremony, this village is going to die.
Favor, usually they have something to offer in exchange. I'll tell you what. You can find Shiryu for me. I've looked all over town already, and I gotta get off my feet for a bit.
Shiryu? I'm guessing they're a friend of yours. What do they look like?
He's dreamy. About the same age as me. Got a nice smile.
Oh, someone kind of like Val then?
Oh, flirtatious, I see.
Spare me. He's nowhere near as wimpy as this guy.
What?
Gee.
You barely know me.
thanks. Well, Hina, sounds like we have a missing person to find. If Karina's already looked in town, let's try the outskirts.
I like her little theme, it's very bouncy. You in our party now then? Karina? Oh, head to the flag icon on your screen to reach the quest location. You may find a hint or an objective there. Side quest has been obtained. Not really a side quest, is it? Because it's part of the main story, but I know what you mean.
Oh.
Oh my, the soul guard is already here, but the fairy hasn't even arrived yet. My daughter Queen never listens for a word anyone says. Hope the strict upbringing we gave her isn't what her turned her into such a little rebel. It's kind of crazy that all these main characters have their parents still alive. Oh, spoilers, I guess.
Taking this?
I didn't know Queen was going to be in my party.
Let me see. A rare item. This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Right, well, I suppose we'll go and look
Taking
for Queen's friend next time. Like I said, I'm going to be a lot stricter with this playthrough, and I'm going to have them be about an hour long each, I think. So next time, we will go and find Queen's friend,
Let's plan our next move.
see who they are. I wonder if they're one of the characters on the logo. Well, let's see, who could it be on the logo? I don't know. There's a lot of female characters in our party, to be fair. In fact, the majority of the cast are female characters. It's kind of cool, considering how many male characters there were in, well, I think it was 3-3 in Trials of Mana. But yes, I'll see you all next time for that. I hope you all enjoyed. Oh, Val! Val, no! Val! He's disappearing forever. Goodbye, Val.